Welcome back to the Lucid Divide, a story that began in 2022, a sci-fi horror about memories and mayhem. So part 2, Fragments of Eden. Damn, what a title. Let's do this. If the first part of this film was an interrogation room, this feels like an extended dream sequence, something I want to call a psyche dive. He's got bandages on his face. He seems to have no idea where he is. All we know is that he's been knocked out and brought here by forces unknown. He hears voices, sees visions. Things are definitely not right. That was clear. There are other facilities scattered around the world, each running simulations of their own. Their memories, but they're memories that he's locked away, unable to look at them directly. As he dives deeper into the various levels of his psyche, he finds them. There's the version of him that saw his wife die. He remembers why he was erased in the first place. He remembers why he was taken to Eden. Plus, it keeps you guessing until the end. Here's one thing I really liked: the visuals. The film uses a lot of symbolism and metaphor to depict the state of Ryan's mind. The fractured paintings, the morphing hospital, the Hall of Forgotten Versions. It's all pretty damn trippy. There are some parts that could have been trimmed down and maybe a few too many plot twists, but you know what? It's still a damn good watch. And I gotta hand it to the crew. They did a bang-up job bringing this story to life. And he remembers the true nature of his relationship with Sarah. And let me tell you, it's a wild ride. It's a nice touch that adds a layer of depth to the narrative. Another thing that stood out was the soundtrack. The music is a big part of building the atmosphere. And these guys did an epic job. The score is dark and suspenseful, perfectly capturing the tone of the film. There's the one that watched his son get taken away, and there's the one that betrayed his partner, Sarah. He did a fantastic job portraying someone who's trapped inside his own mind. You can see the struggle in his eyes, the confusion, the fear. It's pretty damn intense. These are the fragments he's trying to avoid, the ones he's trying to stop. It can be fragile, but it can also be incredibly resilient. Even when faced with the darkest of memories, the mind will find a way to cope, to survive. So yeah, give this film a watch and let me know what you think. Until next time, stay curious. And the whole thing is controlled by a central hub, a core called the Loom. Just saying the words Lucid Divide. Part 3 gets me excited. I love a good cliffhanger, and this one sure does leave you hanging. If you haven't seen part 1 and 2 yet, then you're missing out. Trust me, you don't want to miss the next installment. So go ahead, give it a watch, and join the fun. Together, they make up the Lucid Divide, a network of programs and hardware designed to split people's minds in two, the conscious and the subconscious. The catch is, it doesn't work as planned. Minds have a funny way of not splitting neatly in half. Sometimes there's more than two pieces. Ryan Hall awakens in a psychiatric ward. She's alive and well and inside this weird digital Eden world, which is also his subconscious. He has a choice to make. Does he play along and try to find the Doe 367 file? Or does he go rogue and try to escape? At its center is a massive crystal. It's the source code of all the memories. To get there, Ryan has to traverse a bunch of routes that represent the various levels of his mind. Each one is filled with more of those fragmented versions of himself, all caught in their own loops. It's like a forest of fractured personalities, each one repeating their own trauma over and over. Well, I won't tell you what he decides. You'll have to watch and find out. But what I will say is that his decision changes everything. It makes this already complex narrative even more twisted. It's a very Inception vibe, but with more technobabble and less rotating hallways. Even when things aren't going her way, she's still ice cool, like a villain from a Bond movie. The main goal is to retrieve the data from Ryan's mind, specifically one file labeled Doe 367. It has something to do with his past, something he wants to keep hidden. However, things go wrong, like usually happens when you try to mess with someone's brain. Just ask Elon. Things get looped. Memories glitch. Ryan keeps revisiting the same moments and reliving them over and over, kind of like how déjà vu feels. It's like a computer that's overheating. The system starts to break down. Now, I don't want to give too much away, since the film hinges on the mystery of what the hell is going on, but the basic concept is this. Ryan has been captured by a shadowy organization. They need to get access to his brain, specifically the part that stores emotions. Think of it like a hard drive labeled feels. It's basically a metaphor for memories, those good and bad memories that make us who we are. Then things go into overdrive when he finds Sierra, who apparently died in the last film. In order to reach that part of his brain, they put him under. Then while he's sleeping, they send him through his own memories, and they use an AI program named Sarah to guide him. Each level represents a memory, a moment in time that could be revisited and manipulated. At least that's what I think is happening. Again, I don't want to spoil too much. The doctor in charge is Dr. Verge, a woman who seems almost unnaturally calm. We also learned that the Eden facility is just one part of a bigger operation. Now, if you've seen the first part, then you already know that Ryan has these fragments inside his mind. But once he realizes that he's inside a simulation, things change. The final act takes place inside a giant tree that's pulsing with energy. As Ryan navigates this mental maze, he starts to remember more and more. This ain't your typical Sci-Fi flick. It's got some damn good twists and turns. I mean, I thought it was really clever how they represented Ryan's memories as these glitching computer files. Oh! And special shout out to the actor playing Ryan. Now, don't get me wrong, this ain't a perfect film, and guess what? There's a third part coming. I know. This film is a reminder that the human mind is a powerful thing.